drop your top and how you lose your cool and how you look at me too. Say why? Ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it.
Hi my loves, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Wine Wednesday with Orly. If you're new here, hi, hello. I'm Guli Gashe. If you're a returning subscriber, hi my darling, and welcome back home. If you do not know what is happening, today is a Wednesday and we are doing Wine Wednesday. Some of you may not know what Wine Wednesday is. Wine Wednesday is a segment that I have on my channel where my beautiful darlings can send in their questions and I will gladly answer them to my fullest capacity. Mind you, I always answer questions that I know, questions that I am familiar with, questions that I have experienced personally, because I never want to give you any type of information that I don't know personally, because I would never want to tell people things that I don't know or things that I haven't experienced. I feel like I would literally die if someone comes to me and tell me something that they don't know personally. You know what I'm saying? So that is what Wine Wednesday is all about, and I hope you do like the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you do stay. But without any further ado, I'm not drinking today. I'm on antibiotics, so I can't drink. But yeah, grab yourself a glass of red wine, white wine. If you're with your man, grab yourself some red wine, marinate something before you see the boy. And if you're alone like me, grab yourself some white wine, and let us get straight into it. Okay, so the first question is, guys, you do know that when you guys send in questions now, I always try to take the questions that everybody would ask, in a sense of if there's 4 questions that are the same, then I know that, okay, this is one that I need to answer the most, because obviously people keep asking it, so that means they do want to know about it. And that's why I narrow it down to maybe 10 questions, because half of the questions are almost the same. Funny enough, people always almost ask the same question, so that's why I narrow it down to almost 10 so that I can answer the questions. And it's not like all of them are almost the same, so that's why I narrow it down. But if you don't get an answer on this Wine Wednesday, be sure, whenever I ask another one, be sure to just send your questions on that one, and then I'll definitely answer it, because there's a lot, you guys. I can't answer like all of them. Do you get me? So yeah, I'm gonna narrow it down to 10 questions, and half of the questions, like I said, almost are identical. So I hope that whenever I answer one question, I'm answering 5 people. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how we're gonna start. So the first one is, hi Goli, how do you know if you should, by the way, I'm reading from my phone, how do you know if you should follow your heart, follow your mind or your heart in situations? Honestly, I feel like women, especially wait, I wanted to say, I feel like people, especially women, we have the strongest gut feeling. I don't know what God was doing when he made us, but our intuition and our gut feeling is literally on point all the damn time. So following your heart literally should be one of the things that you don't even compromise on. And I feel like if something feels right, by all means do it. Along the line, if it becomes something that you're like, shit, and though it felt right in the beginning and then now it doesn't feel right anymore, it's okay to let go of it. Might be a relationship, because obviously when we start relationships, it feels right, you know, you feel somebody cares for you, somebody's checking up on you, somebody's calling you, somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. It feels right in the beginning, right? And then as time goes by, my red flags, you see them, they're first orange, but then after that they turn red, and then you're saying they're like, I want to see how red they can become. Do you get what I'm saying? So everything feels right in the beginning, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, unless obviously there's that gut feeling that's like, this is not it. You better run. So everything feels right in the beginning, and then as time goes by, it might come out to be like, this is not it for you. By all means, guys, don't hold on to it just because it felt right. Like I said, relationships or be it friendships or whatever, let it go, because it's gonna weigh you down. I believe in letting things go, because I feel like if anything, the universe or God, if you believe in God or you believe in the universe, I feel like they know what's good for you. So if something comes and it goes, then it wasn't yours. I believe in the perfect timing, divine timing, whatever, and I believe that if something is for you, trust me, it will not pass you. It will not pass you. That's where the whole thing of God's timing comes in. If something is for you, it will definitely not pass you. So by all means, do follow your heart. I don't know the difference between following your heart and your mind. I think when you follow your mind is when you make conscious decisions, to be like, will this thing benefit you or not? Because sometimes the heart can be very stupid, guys. It does know what it wants, but it can be sometimes very stupid. So I think between the two, just follow intuition, follow your gut, listen to your gut. What is your gut feeling telling you? And if your gut feeling is okay with everything, then by all means do it. Like I said, everything feels right in the beginning, and then as time goes by, you just like, maybe this wasn't it. Do you get me? So by all means, follow your heart, but mostly intuition and your gut. You're a female. That's your superpower. Okay, good. So the next one is I gave a friend a third chance, but I haven't fully healed, and it messes with my peace and routine. I feel like friendships are more like relationships, especially with females. We take our friendships very seriously because I feel like that's a sisterhood. That's where we bond. That's where we tell our friends everything. You literally wake up and call your friend. I literally wake up and call Tuto or call Letabo or call Lesejo. Like, literally, those are the, like, you know, the people that I confide in if something is very Maria and them, you know. So now imagine I've been speaking, or I've known this person for literally so long. I'm talking to them every day, and then it just ends. It hurts. But then also it feels like a relationship, like I said. We have to let go of certain things and certain situations that don't bring us peace. Guys, if anything, I'm all about my peace. I know something's going to hurt me, but I know that I'm going to be fine. Because I always have this thing that everything gets better with time. It really does. It really, really does. Take, for instance, you have lost a family member that you truly love. Guys, you'll never see that person ever again in your life. Ever. You can't even talk to them. You can't even call them. You can't even be like, dog, I miss you. You can't. And then now somebody that is living, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you can't, like, I can't stand the fact that I can't take my phone now and call my aunt, like the one aunt that I love so much. And then now I can't, if I could live without that person in my life, imagine someone that is living. I really don't care. Like, especially if you don't bring me peace. Guys, Sibadala, especially holding on to friendships that don't give us peace is literally so draining. Because it hurts the most if that person was the one that wronged you and you give them constant chances. But it's like, even in that constant chance, they don't see you. So, okay, cool, let me change. My friend actually does love me. You know, the amount of chances that we give men should be the amount of chances that we give our friends, but also the amount of chances that we give our men. You get tired eventually. So if you can apply that same narrative to your friendships, cool, by all means. But I just feel like with friendship, it hurts more because you don't expect it to happen, because that person knows you more than anything. You get me? You share everything with that person, especially your girlfriend. And I'm saying this in the sense of from girl to girl, your girlfriend. You share everything with your best friend. And then now they come and wrong you. You're just like, dog. If it was a man, I'd definitely expect it, but not from my friend. You get me? I'm sitting on my hair. Sorry, this hair is so long. So if it was from a man, I'd be like, I expected it. But from my friend, from my girlfriend, it hurts. But I'm not going to hold on to something that I see that it's not bringing me any peace. And I've given you multiple chances, but even though I've given you multiple chances, you don't see it like that. You don't really care. You don't respect the friendship, and I don't think you love me like that. And what's more painful is seeing your friends go out and do the most with their other friends, but with you, it's just that, okay, you don't do much for me like you do for your friends. So I think that's when you should see now yourself that it's time to get stepping, you know, leave that friendship behind. I feel like, especially as I'm 28, I'm turning 29. I'm not scared of making friendships, but I'm not going out of my way to, because of friends that I've had in the past that have definitely wronged me. So it's now in a sense of, you know, it's fine. The ones that are here, I let them be here. If they go, hey, I'm saying Janie, but you know, I'm in the dark, but it's okay. So some friendships you definitely need to let go of if they are not bringing you any peace. I believe in peace so much, because if you have peace, guys, you can be a better person to everybody around you, your surroundings, everything, right? So you should learn. Some people can't let go because of them scared of being alone. I don't know. I love being alone. I grew up alone, so I definitely love it. So if someone is in my life or they're not in my life, that's okay with me. Do you know? That's really okay with me. But if anything costs me my peace and my mental health, child, I will drop that thing so quickly. Be it a relationship, be it a friendship. I don't know, maybe I'm programmed like that, like the Lord did something when he did me, but I'm programmed like that. Do you get me? So also just pray for discerning spirit to be like, okay, cool, this is not for me, let it go, you know, let it go. So yeah, that is it for me. The next one is, hi auntie, I'm struggling with the fam. They always want me close to home. I'm suffocating. Guys, I don't know if all of us, have not realized, but have all experienced that thing of moving out of home, especially black homes. Oh my goodness gracious. Black homes can be the most toxic place ever. And when you leave, that's when you can breathe and be like, whew. Like, I don't know, guys, I'm gonna make a prime example with me. When I left home to go to varsity, that's when me and my mom actually started getting closer. We have been so close ever since. I don't know what happened. There was a shift in the matrix, because we were not that close when I was home, you know. So especially going out of your hometown, I believe personally, can be so good for you. I remember me and Lita were having this conversation. Guys, leaving your hometown, especially in Nelspruit, especially the smaller ones. Guys, Nelspruit is so tiny. Everybody knows everybody. Leaving a small hometown can be so good for you. It opens your mind to so much. You explore. It's like a gym goes to Joburg type of situation. Do you get me? So if your family wants you close, I don't know how old you are. Let's just start there. I don't know how old you are. If you're young, like you're still doing your first years or whatever, I think it's just them being protective. But me, I'm 28 years old. You can't expect me to be. No, I am old. I am working. I'm handling my business. I can't be home all the time. Do you get me? But if you're young, I'm assuming then them wanting you home, I'm almost certain it's just an overprotective mom or dad or something like that. But I just think you should sit down and tell them that you need your space, in a sense. I hope your parents are open to communication, because a lot of black parents are doing that. A lot of black parents are closed off to communication, especially when you try to sit them down. They feel like it's disrespect, you know. So I hope you have that conversation and that openness with your mom or your dad to be like, okay, cool, I need to be away in order for me to be this type of person. Do you get me? So just try to have the conversation. If it's not if it's not going through, if it's not clicking to them, I'm sorry, you might as well be a rebel, because they can't hold you down. But like I said again, it depends on how old you are. If you're just the first year, like I said, you're starting your first year of varsity, I just think your parents are being protective. But if you're 29 years old, that's your eyeball, let me live my life, you know, let me live my life. They can't do that. They can't hold you down. They can't, you know. So that's what I would say. Depends on how old you are. So I'd like to think that you're a grown woman, you know. Yeah. The next one is, what really kept you going? How did you deal with anxiety, if you had, and your mental health? I don't really like talking about myself, but I feel like this could help a lot of people. Guys, I am too anxious. I'm an overthinker, and I think with the overthinking part, it's starting to calm down. I don't know, especially ever since I met my man. I've never had somebody be so patient with me in my overthinking sprees or whatever, to an extent where I'm literally putting my guard down, be it friendship, be it romantic relationships with him. So I handle my anxiety in a way where I keep myself busy, because I feel like when you're not busy, that's when you start thinking, and then when you start thinking, that's when you become anxious. Do you get what I'm saying? I think this is why I also feel like I'm kind of sort of addicted to YouTube, because it just takes me away from all the bad stuff I don't want to say my reality, because it's not like my reality is a bad thing, but there's things obviously when I stop the camera, there's things that I'm going to think about. This is my future, there's this, that. And I'm just like, yo. So with YouTube, I'm constantly busy. I'm happy. I'm doing something that I love. So I don't have to be necessarily always thinking. Because I feel like when you start thinking, that's when you become anxious. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh my God, is this going to work? Is this, you know? So honestly, I keep myself busy, and busy with the things that I love. Not just busy in J. And as much as people are going to say, I don't know how people are going to take this, but some people keep themselves busy with substance abuse. Some people keep themselves busy with drugs. I was watching a documentary, by the way, about people from Nelspruit. They were injecting themselves with cocaine and stuff like that. And they were like, then what happened? Someone literally said that I have very bad anxiety, so drugs make me calm, and they keep me so busy that when the high stops, that's when I think about every day again. I think about my life. I think about my future, this and this. Mind you, this person was going to be a doctor. But the fact that they were so anxious, you know what, I'm almost certain you get what I'm saying. So keeping myself busy with things that make me happy, oh my God, it has literally calmed my mental health, or sorry, my anxiety. You know, with my mental health, I think mental health is something that is progressive. It's something that you constantly will constantly come up, but it's how you manage it. You get what I'm saying? So I think that goes hand in hand with the whole anxiety thing, keeping yourself busy. And with me, honestly, the one thing that I saw trigger my mental health, or I've never had mental issues ever in my life until I started working at that law firm. Oh babe, I was in hell. There was a point where I was so suicidal, you know, because I was just like, I can't believe it, and I was still so young. I couldn't believe, I was so overwhelmed by everything. And then I literally left there. That's when my life took a turn for the better. Everything just went to the top, and I was just like, yeah, if there's anything that's gonna come between my mental health and my peace, I'm gonna drop it now. I can't wake up in the morning, guys, and be sad. No, I have to wake up in the morning and be happy, unless I'm in a bad mood because I'm on my period or something. That's the only time I expect myself to wake up in the morning and be upset. Do you know? So keeping myself busy honestly has helped me and my mental health and my anxiety to be at bay. It keeps it at bay because I'm keeping myself busy with something that I love. I think that's why I'm so addicted to content and creating content with YouTube and this and this and this. I speak my mind. I can share things with you guys. You get what I'm saying? So that kind of sort of makes me happy, and everything is at bay. You know, I don't have to be anxious, you know? So that is how I keep my anxiety at bay, by doing things that make me happy and keeping busy. Literally, kid you not. So yeah, the next one is, I have no idea where I am going in my career. Sometimes I feel like starting fresh with something new. Honestly, I am 110% for this. I don't know if you've been an OG follower, you know me when I say, if it's a gap year that you want to take, by all means, please take a gap year. If it's time out you want to take, if you want to leave your job, by all means, leave your job. But with the job one, I would honestly say, before you leave that, make sure you have a plan B. Do you get what I'm saying? Make sure that you have applied somewhere else and you can leave. You can't just drop out and go sit at home and be like, nah, I'm done. Unless you have a support system that you can drop out, go home and stay with your parents or something like that, and they can look after you and you can be okay. But sometimes black households can be so toxic. You don't have a plan B, and you're just like, yo, that was giving me heart palpitations all night. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have a plan B before you do quit your job, because guys, it's rough, and this is South Africa. It's hard getting a job here. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, something new a change is always needed, but make sure whenever that you leave whatever you're doing, make sure you know what's your plan B. You know, make sure you know what you're going to do in order for you to be like, okay, cool, I'm done, and I'm not going to do this anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? The next one is, how do you get over grief? Honestly speaking, you don't. You really, really don't. I think you just learn to live with it. With me personally, the biggest loss of my life was my aunt when she passed away. I'm not sure if you guys, there's a tattoo that I hear is written Elizabeth M. Yo, when that woman passed away, I literally my life just crumbled. And then when was it? Last year, my uncle passed away, Mame Mantla. He was like a father figure for me growing up. Like, those two, I have a tattoo of his name. You guys just don't know it because it was very sentimental to me. Those two just crippled me, because we'd always talk about with them how we gonna my wedding, especially in my Mandla. It's like, I'm gonna walk you down the aisle. What's this? I used to call him Spir. If you're from Elias Emma 19 Gamaposa Ekonin, yeah, what? I used to call him Spir. So we used to talk about a lot of things, man. Especially now that I've grown up. When I bought my car, he was the first person that I wanted to see. He's the person that taught me a lot, you know. And I never felt that thing that I didn't have a father, because he was there. You know what I'm saying? So when I lost him, it was just a mess. But I'm living with the fact that I won't see them again. Obviously, I'll see them when I get to heaven. I don't know. But currently, I'm living with the fact that I'll never see them again. and that's okay. I miss them daily, and that is fine. It's okay to miss somebody, but in terms of getting over it, I'll never get over it. You never get over grief. You just learn to live with it. I don't know if if one person can come to me and say I'm over grief, I would literally ask you to tell me how to do it, because it's like losing a mother. How on earth are you gonna tell me you're over that? No ways, my boy. No ways. So we never get over grief, my love. I haven't gotten over. If I had one wish, I'd bring them back, you know. So you never get over grief. You just learn to live with it, you know. And I think with me, mostly when I look at pictures and stuff, I think that just kind of gives me a little bit of, not peace, but it's like, okay, cool, we shared memories. I see your pictures and stuff like that, you know, because the loss, especially at like I said, when you have memories with them and you have the pictures and stuff, you get to see that, yeah, we actually made good memories, especially if those people had very, very painful last minutes. With me, my aunt was sick, you know, she had lung cancer. So her last minutes on earth were very, very painful. So when you get that thing, you will see she's in a better place. I think it makes you feel better a bit, you know, because it's just like, whew, thank God they're okay. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think we get over grief, my love, but we definitely do learn to live with not having these people around. Do you get what I'm saying? So I hope you do find peace. And I hope you do learn to live with the whole idea that you can't see this person ever again. But also the fact that you have memories with them, I feel like those were the things that are going to give you some form of solitude, you know? Some form of, not solitude, some form of peace within you. To be like, in as much as I don't see them ever again, but I'm okay. And they're okay wherever they are. Do you get me? So, yes, doll. The next one is how to teach a man how to treat you like the queen that you are. The fact that you're a queen, you shouldn't be teaching any man anything. Please. Yo, guys, let me tell you one thing about men. They know. Oh, babe, one thing about men, they know. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly how to treat you. They know that the woman needs flowers. They know that women need money. They know that women need to go shopping. They know that women need to go do this. They know that women need to go do their nails, hair. They know that there's date night. They know if a man is not doing any of these things, trust and believe, you are not the one for him. You are not the one for him, because a man that loves a woman, who will go be above and beyond. Men are natural givers. So it's the same as, yeah, he doesn't give me this, he doesn't want to. He really doesn't. Because if a man loves you like that, he'll definitely be doing anything and everything to make you happy and keep you happy. So there's no formula on how a man treats a woman. A man will treat a woman that he loves like royalty. So let's not even, that one is not, I'm not even going to go into that one again, my love. Let me tell, the fact that you put how a man should treat a queen, I love the fact that you know that you're a queen. So why must you be treated like a peasant? No ways. No ways. No ways. I refuse. I'm not even gonna waste time on that one. Men know. Trust and believe, men know. So don't waste your time with him. If he's not treating you like that, move. Sprinkle. What does that lady on TikTok say? Sprinkle. Move. Keep it moving, you know. If your man is not buying you champagne, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, run, you know? So no ways, babe. A man knows what he's doing. No ways. And especially, you see this with the most special days of your life. Your birthday, Giddy Valentine's, if anything significant happens in your life. You know what I'm saying? He knows. So, no. What are you doing? Run. Run, you know? So, yeah. The next one is, how do I start dating after 8 years of being in a relationship? What? How do I start dating after 8 years of not? Oh, I was just like, hey, bro, you're in a relationship, but you're on a date of not being in a relationship. Ooh, I love this one because I was single for 2 years, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Honestly speaking, my love, I always say this: don't go looking for love. Let love find you. Once you go looking for it, that's when you find the stupid men. That's when you find the mumu ones. That's when you find something that is not yours. That's when you constantly keep hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? So don't go looking for it. Enjoy yourself being single, guys. Nothing is, I'm not gonna lie to you, being in a relationship is amazing, but nothing is top 2 and not 2 like being single. Oh babe, I love, and don't get me wrong, I love being single, but I also love being in a relationship. I found myself, you know what I'm saying? I found what I lack. I found what like in the sense of, you know, when you, and I'm gonna be TMI, but I think you get to learn yourself, you get to learn your body, you get to learn what you like, what you don't like, how to please yourself, you know. So when the next person comes in, by the next person I mean your partner that's gonna come, you don't necessarily settle for nonsense, because you have literally done things for yourself the whole time. Bought yourself flowers, taking yourself out on dates, did this, did that for yourself. So you don't expect anything less. Do you get what I'm saying? I think being single makes you realize that, nah man, if anybody comes now, they need to set the bar up there, because that's the bar that you set for yourself, because you can do those things for yourself. Because when somebody comes, they have to add to your life. You know what I'm saying? So please, by all means, please be single for the longest time if you can. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, travel if you can. If you have the money, please travel. Do everything that you possibly can that will make you happy, so that when someone comes, they better add to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, don't go looking for love. Please let love find you. I went to Ghana to enjoy myself. I went to Ghana to do Dirty December. I didn't even see Dirty December. I didn't see any. I'm only going to see Dirty December this year with my man, because last year when I met him, after that we were just together every single. I'm almost certain if you guys follow Maria and them, you guys were seeing Maria and them go out every day. I wasn't even there. I was deep within Love Lives Here, because, you know, and the thing is, this person came out of nowhere, you know. And I'm telling you now, had I not gone to Ghana, I wouldn't have been in a relationship. I would still be single, living my best, going out on dates and doing everything. But I went there, and the rest is history. I wasn't looking for anything, guys. If anything, I think I went to Ghana to just be to just live my best life yet. I wanted to drink so much. I wanted to have fun. If I can tell, I didn't even drink an ounce of alcohol because I was home the whole time. Like, we didn't even want to leave the house. We were literally like, we staying. That's how bad it was, you know. So I'm only gonna enjoy Dirty December this year. But the fact that I wasn't looking for anything, the fact that, of course, I was going on dates. I was seeing people, talking to people, but I was not evidently going out of my way to be like, the first man that talks to me, like, you are the one, stay with me. No. If a man talks to me, I'll talk to him back, but I'm talking to 6 other people. You guys know this. I always used to tell you, talk to 10 people if you want to. Go on dates on all of them if you want to, because you are single, you know. You are picking out the rose from the thorns, or whatever, the thorns from the rose. But yeah, do whatever you possibly can whilst you're still single, and don't go looking for love. Let love find you. It sounds cliche. Some people may not get it. Some people do get it. But I'm telling you now, the best thing you can possibly do for yourself is chop life when you're still single. Watch a man comes and you didn't expect him. Just watch him come and you didn't expect him, right? Just do that and you'll see. The next one is, I don't know how to react when my friends are making silly jokes about my boyfriend. If there's one thing, guess that I'm not going to do, I'll not do that one. I'm not saying sorry that my friends are gonna go after my man, no. But I will never ever put those two together. Let me tell you, I have 2 married friends. Listejo, my best friend, and Pabi is also married, right? If I feel like I need some form of advice, I will definitely go to these 2, right? Because they mature, they married, they know what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? So I'll never go to my single friends. Now, it's not like something that is, if I can't resolve it with my boyfriend, which I hardly ever doubt, because one thing about us, we'll talk about things that we whatever that happen, and we'll talk about them and it finishes. But if it's something that I see that, okay, I need a second party to help me, but it's not something that is embarrassing or something like that, you know, it's something that you don't understand when you're in a relationship, like, what the hell is happening, you know, I'll go talk to them. But that's where it ends. Like, I don't think I'll go out of my way to embarrass my partner and say anything bad. You get what I'm saying? So if your friends are going to come and talk about your partner, I guess, and that's why I draw the line. If you tell them about it once and they do it, now I don't think your friends would say something that they don't know. You told them. What did you tell them? You get what I'm saying? Like, what did you tell them? Because they can't come and say, but your men's ears are big. Okay, they saw them. But if it's something that you brought up and then now they're making jokes about it, then you are the problem. You get what I'm saying? Because why did you tell them about something that they will evidently make jokes about? You get what I'm saying? So it depends on the type of conversation that you have. What did you tell them? You know? But if they go out of their way to be like, show me your men's ears, they are very big. Ngasi dish. Yeah, DSTV. Then you can go off. You can definitely go off. Then if it's not gonna stop, then you clearly are disrespecting my man and you're not taking my relationship seriously. Then please, I'm joking, but you get what I'm saying. Like, guys, if you're gonna disrespect my man, I pay any friendship. Let me tell you now for free. Nyak dropper, same time like an Uber. Hi boo, you know? So no, you're not gonna disrespect my man. You're not gonna disrespect my relationship. Because if you disrespect my man, shows nam serious. Nam shows do you get what I'm saying? So no, like I said, what did you tell them? And also, if they are going out of their way to actually say something about your man, then they are the problem. You get what I'm saying? So your friends and your man, there should be a line in there. My friends are never ever gonna cross that line. Do you get me? So depends on what you told them and depends on if they come for you unprovoked. You get me? So yes, doll. That is literally what I feel is special about the friendships. Last and not least is, hi Miss Ixel, I'm always desired but never loved correctly. Oh, you see this one? This one hits home a bit because of the type of job that I'm in, the type of industry that I'm in, and how, I don't know, guys, influencers are like a bag to a man. I don't know, you know? And I just think that's why I was not in a lot of relationships and always in talking stages, because I wanted to suss out the people that are in my life. Because I don't know, guys, men are just obsessed with the idea of having an influence or having a female that is well known by their side. I don't know what type of ego boost that gives them. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's so painful. It's so painful being constantly desired, because it feels like you're an object, you know? No one takes it seriously, especially men. They don't take it seriously. I don't want to lie to you. Us influencers, men don't take us seriously, because they just feel like we're being a pretty face. You're there on social media, a lot of people follow you, a lot of men follow you, so I'm almost certain that you can get whatever you want because there's a lot of men following you, a lot of men giving money. And I'm just like, no, I work for my money. I definitely work for my money. I mean boys can give me money, but I work for it. So, you know, so when people, and by people I mean men, when men constantly desire you and they never love you all the way through, it hurts, because you feel like you're not worthy of love, and then now you're just dating anything and everything because you just want to fill that void. Please don't do that. That's what I did. But because I was dating, I was moving mad, I was dating. But I think, like I said, Maria even said to me this one time that she goes on a 6-month talking stage because she wants to suss out who is there, and who is there for a good time and not a long time, and who's there to play with me. You get what I'm saying? So if you can, just prolong it. Men are patient, yes, but some will just be like, this is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So also, I always say that, I don't know if you guys are tired of me saying, pray for a discerning spirit. If a man is there for you, he's going to be there for you. If a man is there for a good time, not a long time, you'll probably find out. If a man is there to be with you and love you, you'll still find out. You get me? So I hope that you get somebody, or you find somebody that it will feel right. And when it does feel right, you don't have to have your guard up there. It'll just be natural, in a sense where everything will just be in place. You get what I'm saying? Everything will be in place. You won't have to question anything. And that is when the discerning spirit comes in to be like, okay, cool. let's just try it out. That's why I think it goes back to the very first question, that everything feels right in the beginning, and then after that you see the red flags, they become orange again, and then you just be like, they are red again. So just suss out the situation, suss out the person, see what they're about. If you guys are speaking the same language, by all means, beautiful. But if it's not, I think this is why it's very important from the get-go to ask a person, what do they want from you? I don't care, guys, if this is the first date. What the hell do you want? What on earth do you want from me? And if we have a run with both your legs. Don't even hop, run. You get me? So I hope that we all, and by we I mean everybody that's watching this, every single female watching this, I hope we all don't have to go through the stages in our life where people or men constantly desire you but never love you all the way through. It's so painful, guys, because like I said, you feel like an object, you feel like an object that someone wants to sleep with and get rid of. It's so so suss people out and see, Gucci, what are you here for? Are you here for a good time or a long time? You get me? So yeah, that is it from me. Like I said, I'm gonna take 10 questions. I never want Wine Wednesday to be super long because I always want to save your time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you did love this Wine Wednesday, please do let me know. And like I said again, I sometimes do ask questions on Instagram. If you don't see me ask questions on Instagram, especially about Wine Wednesday, it's because I still have questions from a previous what's this questionnaire. Do you get me? So I try answer them as much as possible, because like I said, there will be 5 questions that are the same, and I'll take one and answer 5 people. Do you get me? So yeah, I think after this one, because I've had this question since Boyd's, I've had this question since Man Oh Man, and now I think it's the last questions that I had, because half of them were the same. So by next week, I'm almost certain that I'll be asking more questions again. But if you have a specific questions that you want me to answer, please do hop into my DM. But guys, don't let them be long, because some of you write me, yo, Ingwanegwan, I loved him 2017, we broke up 2018, we got back 2019. That is so long. That is so long. Let's keep it straight to the point. Very cute. And I hope that I can answer to the best of my abilities, because like I said, I only answer questions that I know that I've experienced this firsthand, and I'm not answering from a place of just answering. I'm answering because I know what I'm talking about. You get me? So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this Wine Wednesday. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye, my darling.